Hello, and welcome to Michael's Minty Music for today. Today we review Funhouse by Pink, Pink's 2008 album. It's pretty great. It's got a lot of really good songs on it, but I don't think it flows as well as some of Pink's other albums. This is the track listing. I've got 12 tracks here, and these are the tracks as my playlist. 8 out of the 12, 75%. This album is it's really good, but it slows down in the later half, and the style shifts from rock into more pop ballads, almost shifting into country for some of the songs. The switch from the 7th track, Funhouse, to the 8th track, Crystal Ball, is quite jarring, and it doesn't work very well. It really makes it seem like the album is split into the first 7 tracks being really, really great, a really good album, and the rest of the album is kind of just all right. It's definitely not at the same level after that. There was only one single of this album. That was So What, which was on the radio along with Sober and Please Don't Leave Me. And then my favorite song of this album, I probably got to go with So What, her most popular, famous song, and it might be one of her best. I prefer some of her less overplayed tracks, but this one is really good. And this is an album where the songs you know are probably still the best songs on the album, despite the fact that they're familiar and the new ones, the ones that are new to you, just aren't don't really hold a candle to them. So What is just really a good track and one of one of the songs of all time. I rank this album 3rd out of all of Pink's albums. It certainly comes together not as well and has a little bit less good tracks on it than her 2 preceding albums, Try This and I'm Not Dead. But I still think it's definitely superior to her more later pop-oriented work and her first album, which is really not very good. I do think it's slightly better than her 2001 album, Misunderstood. Funhouse just seems to have a better feel to it, and it's really got the first 7 tracks, which are really good, and Misunderstood just doesn't have that same thing. Definitely a great showing, but I don't think Funhouse is her best work. That being said, I do rank this album my favorite from 2008. It beats out Adele's first album, 19, and Taylor Swift's second album, Fearless. I think Funhouse just has better songs on it than both of those albums. 19 is pretty unpolished, and Fearless is well done, but it's only her second album, and I think Pink just has a lot more experience at this time and just has a style that I like better. Next up will be Taylor Swift's 2008 album Fearless and her 2021 re-recording of the same album called Taylor's Version. It's a good album, and the re-recording really only adds to it. It doesn't really it doesn't hurt it in any way. So stay tuned for that, and as always, stay minty.